Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Thanks for letting us hang out with you on set today. First, we're gonna slate, and then we'll get into some questions. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
Roll one, take one.
First things first, what are you eating over there?
Looks like I'm having some avocado, some tuna tartare, a little caviar.
What has been the most memorable moment in your career so far?
I've had so many that I don't think that I could ever pinpoint one. I got to host the European Music Awards, and I was part of the 25th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. I'm part of not one, but 2, 3 movies that have sort of stood the test of time. I think I'm doing pretty well.
Is there anything you'd go back and change?
I'm sure there's a million things I would go back and change, but that is one opportunity I will not get, so I will not linger on the past.
What is your dream role?
What is my dream role? One where I lie in a bed and never have to put makeup on.
What role have you played that you've identified with the most?
This is a slippery slope question, because if I say Catherine, that would be a horrible thing. If I say Scooby-Doo, I'm a cartoon. Goodness, I think that every part has a little bit of you, a little bit of truth, and then a little bit of character.
You now have 2 new upcoming projects on TV, both in which you're starring and producing. What called you back to TV?
There's a combination of things that called me back. I took some time when my kids were young because it's an opportunity you only get for a little bit of time when they really want to be with you. But I also think the landscape of television has changed and the stories that you can tell, and it just seems to be a really exciting time, and I was ready.
So you did take a little break from acting, but you kept very busy. You started an organic baking company called Food Stirs, and you had a ton going on. What was your favorite part of being off screen?
Having a business is really a learning experience on itself. You think making a TV show or movie is hard until you work in the startup world and you realize that's harder than having a newborn. But having an idea, showing my children that midway through my life I could try something, never to be afraid of doing something that you may not necessarily be a success at, having an idea, making it a tangible product, something that when they go into the local grocery store they see is pretty amazing.
Was there anything you missed the most when you were off screen?
Miss my trailer. No, I'm kidding. I love telling stories. I'm a storyteller. And the beauty of my life now is I get to do both. I get to be an entrepreneur and have a company and also get to be a storyteller.
Do you have any advice for someone who's looking to make a major life change like you did when you made that transition?
You gotta do it. You know, we always say that don't look at failure, look at it as the first attempt in learning.
What is the best advice you have for new moms?
Oh, someone gave me this once. I'm actually not really big on advice because I feel like it just always goes in one ear and out the other, and everybody has an opinion, but someone once said to me, when you're a new mom, put the word "for now" at the end of every sentence. So my child is not sleeping through the night, for now. My child won't eat vegetables, for now. And I think actually it's a pretty good life. I think you can just add that for everything. Like, I'm not going to the gym, for now.
I like that. What is the harshest thing your kids have ever said to you?
Today? Or just as general? I mean, they're kids, they're 100% honest. It's all harsh all the time.
I imagine that your household is very busy. What is your ultimate mom hack?
People keep asking me that, and I have this like weird aversion to the word hack, because the word hack means you're not putting your all into it and you're trying to get around something, and I believe in the exact opposite. I put 100% into everything I do, so the only thing I wanna like hack at is like a coconut tree. I don't, do you hack at coconut trees? I have no idea. But I don't know, that word is always sort of, I don't cheat around anything. There is a hack I learned, which is my husband taught me how to actually cut an avocado because I never knew how to like do the knife trick, and then, except you know what? Now we're getting wood chips on the bottom of our garbage can.
Do you have any healthy hacks that you've passed down to your kids? Which have been the most important for you to teach them?
I think in terms of healthy habits, the best thing is leading by example. I don't tell them to brush their teeth 3 times a day. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. If I have a sugary treat, I brush my teeth. I lead by example. I come in the door instead of nagging them to wash their hands. I wash my hands, they wash their hands. So when you make it acceptable and part of the everyday routine, I think they follow suit. I hope.
Your husband of 16 years obviously knows how to cut an avocado, but are there any other traits of his that your kids have picked up?
Yeah, all the bad habits are my husband, all the great habits are me.
I imagine eating an avocado with kids can be messy. Is there anything that you like to do to help clean up those messes?
Yes. Keeping a clean house is really important to us. And I just got the opportunity recently to partner with Lysol on the Here for Healthy Schools campaign, which I think is really incredible. Education is a very big part of my life, my kids' life. My mom was a teacher. And I know how important every day, how valuable every day at school is. And every year, more than 60 million days of school are missed by kids who are out with preventable illnesses. And Lysol has partnered on the Here for Healthy Schools campaign to bring awareness to this, to find ways to keep the school cleaner, to empower kids and communities to keep it cleaner, and I'm really proud to stand with them.
Okay, now we can move on to our rapid fire round.
That wasn't the rapid fire? Oh boy.
The game is you have to answer the questions as quickly as possible. Are you ready?
Am I being graded on this?
What is your favorite city in the world?
New York City.
First thing you do when you get on an airplane?
Lysol everything.
Favorite restaurant anywhere in the world?
Asanebo Sushi.
Where's that?
It's in Los Angeles.
What book are you taking with you on your next trip?
Well, Ronan Farrow just gave me his new book, so I'm gonna read that on the way back to LA.
Your best time-efficient self-care practice?
Reading for me is everything.
Favorite beauty product?
Coconut oil.
What do you do with your coconut oil?
Wouldn't you like to know? What don't I do with my coconut oil is actually the question.
Something you wish people knew about you?
I don't know. What do people know about me? I don't know.
Who's the better cook, you or Freddie?
Freddie.
Favorite workout?
Combination of Pilates and Plate Fit.
Least favorite workout?
Running for the subway.
Your favorite post-workout snack?
Coffee? Is that bad to admit?
Go-to breakfast?
Ooh, burrito with egg, avocado. Funny enough, we should mention that. Any vegetables I can get nearby, and jalapeno.
Yum.
A little cheese.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a photojournalist. I wanted to be like Diane Sawyer. Or Diane Sawyer, she wasn't a photojournalist, but yeah.
What was your favorite class in school?
English.
I know you don't love advice, but we all want to hear your tips. So your best tips for better health?
Where do you start? I mean, drink water, wash your hands, clean your surfaces. I mean, they're all pretty obvious. Take your vitamins.
Better sleep?
I would love to say that's my tip. I wish that sleeping I'm not great at. That is one of my biggest shortcomings.
Like we said, you and Freddie have been together for 16 years, so tips for better relationships
Separate bathrooms.
and less stress.
I don't know, but if you find out, could you tell me?
And last question, who do you want to see next on The Avocado Show?
I want to see you have to do it. Yeah. Instead of asking me all the questions, I want to ask you all the questions. Or you.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah. We'll let you get back to your food and to work, but thank you for coming on The Avocado Show. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Sarah Michelle, and you're watching The Avocado Show with Well and Good. Want more Avocado Show? Subscribe to Well and Good today. See you next time on The Avocado Show. Well, I won't be here, but somebody else will. This is the Watercress Show, right? No?